Hello, I am Molly McDonald and I'm going to be performing the hand washing technique lab. First things first, we need to get all of our items out to be in the lab, and then we also need to disinfect. So as you can see, I've already gotten out the items in the lab. So we have our no wash bin with our labeled with no wash, quick wash, and good wash. So this has all been labeled so far. And we already have disinfected this surface with a 10% bleach solution. So this is all clean, ready to use. We have our 3 pipettes with our water, our brush, our grease pen for labeling, and like I said, we already had labeled. And then over here we have our PPE. So we are going to be using our lab coat and our goggles. Okay, so I have my PPE on. I'm going to be shaking up the Glow germ, putting about a 1/4 inch size on my hand. And then we are going to be using and putting the beakers into the no wash. Here's my 1/4 size. I'm rubbing it really good in between my fingers. I think I've used too much. It's not really absorbing. So I am going to take my pipette and take my water and do 3 milliliters. So here's 1, 2, 3. This next one I'm going to touch it, get the Glow germ on there, and do 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back. I'm going to turn the lights off and we are gonna get our ultraviolet. Okay, let's try that again. So you can see all the Glow germ everywhere. Here's my beaker where I touched. My pipette, and then here, actually pretty cool, is my lab tubes. Next, I'm gonna do a quick wash. So I have just some antibacterial soap. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna turn the water on. And just do a quick rinse. Then my paper towel, dry. Okay, I'm again going to grab my pipette, put 3 mLs in my quick wash. 1, 2, 3, and then grab my other 2, put 3 mLs in. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to place it back in, turn the light off, and see what fun we have. Okay, so here's my ultraviolet light. The no wash, or the quick wash. Can't really, oh, there's a little bit of a drop. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the sink. Oh, you can see it. Kind of splattered everywhere. And then, oh, right there. Okay. Next, we're actually gonna disinfect everything so we can clean it all up and see how our good wash is going. So I'm just gonna do a quick kind of the counter. So we're gonna wash the sink area. I'm gonna throw our paper towel away, and we're just kind of wiping down everything, especially the light switches. Okay, let me do that and I'll get back to you. For the third part, we're gonna reapply the Glow Germ onto the hands. Gonna rub it in really well. We're not gonna touch anything until we wash super well and see what's kind of left everywhere after a good wash. Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece of paper towel to turn the water on and also hot. And then I'm gonna wash for about 20 seconds. Getting in between the arm. And then washing on pressure really helps to kind of remove some of the particles and the dirt and grime and microbes, especially working in the hospital. So we're not gonna let our hands touch any part, as they are disinfected now. Nice sweeping motions. We're gonna grab another piece of paper towel. Let it dry. And we're gonna use our paper towels to turn off the water. Okay, next we're gonna come back over here and we are going to use our good wash, again our water, and then our last clean pipette. We're gonna grab it and use 3 millimeters in here. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're gonna repeat the process over to our second one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm just gonna leave this here like this. And then we're gonna turn the light off and see what we see with our ultraviolet. Okay, so we can still see the contaminant from before where I missed cleaning, but I do not see anything. And here I don't see anything on the good wash, nothing on the pipettes. Looking at my hands, oh, there still is some deep in the creases of my hands. And then we are gonna walk over to the sink and see what we see there. Okay, so still a little bit there. We do have our one that we used to turn it on. I don't see any there, nothing. The sink, and still a little bit on the sink here. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot right there. Can't really tell. Oh, and look at that. That's where we used to turn on. So as we can see, it's to wash our hands. And I think through this experiment, we would have had even better results if I did not use the paper towel in the second to turn off. It's just such habit at this point. Just some final thoughts. It's always very beneficial to record your data in between each step. I think I had forgot to mention that part in the video. And the last step is just disposal. So we're gonna throw everything just in the household trash because there's no actual microbes or chemicals here. We're gonna dump the water down the drain and clean it all, disinfect it again with the our 10% bleach solution, and put everything back properly for safe for next use. I hope you all have a great day and learn lots with this hand technique washing experiment.